Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Orlando, and today we're talking about a tenant who trashed my unit. So we're gonna go take a look at this unit that a tenant was supposed to be moving out on my 16 unit. This is one of the two tenants. When I bought the property, we're supposed to be moving out. They basically are non-paying renters. Good thing about it is before I bought the property, they were already moving out. So I don't have to deal with any evictions, anything. But here's the thing, I still have to go into the unit, take a look at it, see what damage is in there, because I still do have their deposit. They're not getting their deposit back because they didn't pay rent, so, but I'm gonna make some upgrades in the unit so that I can increase the rent on these units because there is a lot of room for rent growth in these units. So let's go into the unit so you guys can actually see how sometimes tenants can leave units, and we'll go from there. Okay, so let's go in and see how this is. See how this unit is. Look at that. Knocked off. Okay, so you see how everything here, like you see the blinds are kind of messed up. Well, they're not kind of, they are messed up. And then look what they did here. They just left a bunch of their trash. Bruh. So, we're gonna take this paint, this white box that we have here, and change that into more of like a gray with white baseboards. So it's just a lot of trash here that they left behind. So this, guys, is what you sometimes are left with when a tenant, this is a non-paying tenant on the property that I just bought. And you see that, look, this is a great unit. It really is, really is. I've seen worse, trust me, I've seen worse, but this is what they left. They left behind this, all of this trash. Let's look at the bathroom. You see, like, let's turn on the light here. Like, if you guys can kind of see, I know it's kind of like zooming in, but if you can see, like, it's not clean. So, of course, this person, they're non-paying anyway, so they're gonna lose their deposit, which I collected at closing. And look, just look outside. You see, I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe I can turn this down. You can see if you can see that, like, look, they left a blanket out there and all this other junk out here. So let's go take a look upstairs so you guys can see what's left up there. Look, you see the trash left here. It's not a bad, like, just trash job. Not like the worst that I've ever seen, but it's still my property, right? Still my property. I want it to look good. So we're gonna do some things to make the modernness up. Gray, white baseboards. Think I'll be able to get, I don't know, $200–300 more? I'm telling you. Just gotta do some cleanup. So, on this property, we're just gonna do, like I said, put some gray in this area, gray paint with the white baseboards, white ceiling. I'm going to put some vinyl plank. I think it's like luxury vinyl plank in the high traffic areas. So that's gonna be the living room. Then I'm gonna put tile in the kitchen and then the bathroom that's in the kitchen area. That should be able to bring up the rent for this unit. And like I said, I think it's gonna probably be able to bring it up by, I don't know, maybe a good $300. Now, I do wanna caution you guys on this is that that's not just because I'm fixing up the place. The guy who I bought it from, the owner who I bought it from, he was suppressing rents or just trying to get people into the unit. And then he didn't increase rent over the years. He kept it at the same. So, I mean, I guess maybe it's not suppressing rents or keeping rents. He just didn't increase rents at all for years and years and years. He owned this property for like 12 years. So, he just didn't increase it, which is my benefit. And obviously things change over years, styles and whatnot. So I'll just upgrade the unit and then recapture all of those funds. But I just wanted you guys to see exactly how this, how the property looked and how, sometimes, not all the time, do you get a property that, when people move out, they do like the actual move out. And once again, if it was me, if it was me on property management, I would have been super tough. And we do inspections. When you normally sign up with someone with property management, they do yearly inspections. So you get to keep eyes on the unit yearly to make sure individuals, are staying up. And when I came into this unit, I could smell it, It smells like a bunch of cats in here. So what does that mean? That probably means I have to get rid of the carpet too and do what I initially said too. So I don't know. I think maybe at the end of the day, it may cost me, I don't know, maybe about $5-6 grand to uplift this. But what I'm going to do for sure, guys, what I'm going to do for sure is I'm going to make sure that I show you a before and after on the unit. And I want you guys to really see like how the big turnaround. Now remember this video, how it looked and how it looked before and how it will look after I go ahead and do some simple stuff. We're not doing a total demo and blah, blah, blah. So as you see, the tenant didn't clean up anything. So I go ahead and I give the tenant a call and I say, hey, I want to give you one last shot to basically come in, basically clean up. She already doesn't have a security deposit. So she doesn't care because she hasn't paid any rent. She left all of that trash everywhere. And so I give her a call and I say, hey, look, I'm giving you a chance to pick up your kids' toys and vacuum cleaner and all that other stuff that she left in there. She told me that she didn't have time to come and get the stuff. And then she told me that, she was sick and tired of me basically bothering her or people bothering her about the unit. And that, she had no interest in coming and getting it that day because I was having a crew come in and clean out that morning. She said she didn't have any interest in it. She basically was going to come when she wanted to, which was, a couple of days later because she had been working overtime. And I told her, well, that's not going to cut it. It's either you come and get it or your stuff is going to be in a dumpster. And, she basically told me, well, you know what? How about you clean up the mess then? I was going to do it. I was going to do you a favor and save you some money and do it. But I'm not going to do it now because you're going to throw my stuff away. So why should I come in there and clean up the unit? I mean, but the thing is, what she doesn't understand is that I'm a new owner and there's really no loss of money to me. So actually, you're doing me a favor by not coming back at all. She was like, well, I'm just going to leave the key on the countertop and then I'm not cleaning nothing. That's all. That's up to you. That's your job. You own the place. So it's your job. You need to clean it. Sometimes you run into tenants like that, man, and that goes along with this business of owning rental properties. Sometimes you get into deals, but this is the reason why making sure you pick the right tenant is always and should be your foremost, most important thing. Once you get the deal in your hand, you need to pick tenants the right way. And I go under and I make sure that the tenants I choose, background checks, all that other stuff to make sure that I won't have issues like that. Not to say that you can't, even if you do that, but it does cut down on this type of shenanigans. So, she never came and got her stuff and we threw her stuff out. Her stuff is in the dumpster. It's in that a landfill somewhere. And I really could care less. If you don't make payments, then that's kind of on you. So once again, guys, I hope you got value out of this content. I'm gonna need you to watch this next video here. It will help you get into real estate, help you get into your first rental property, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks.